Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your November tarot forecast. I feel like you need to be patient because there's a lot happening, but maybe for a lot of you, it doesn't look like a lot's happening. Maybe you're feeling like there's a little bit of delays or redirection. Mercury will be retrograde very soon. And that's your ruling planet, okay? So you are connected to Mercury. When Mercury goes retrograde for everyone, it means to slow down, to pause, to think about what you've been doing, how you've been doing it, and if everything feels aligned with your vision. But when Mercury goes retrograde for you, Gemini, I'm also a Gemini, for us, it's even more powerful. Now, it doesn't mean that everything's gonna just go to shit. It really doesn't mean that. It means that we need to just pause for 1 second. And I say that because you also have the 7 of Coins reversed. Your first card, which is also connected to you, is the Magician, but the Magician is also reversed. So this energy is asking you to slow down for a second, okay? This energy is asking you to slow down. Now, I think it's because you don't have all the information just yet, or you have these new ideas, you have these new connections, but you don't know where they're going. I think there's a lot of good things coming because you have this Ace of Coins. Now, with this Ace of Coins and a Two of Wands, this is about moving forward in a new direction, okay? This is about a new direction, moving forward, and a new chapter opening up, which doesn't actually surprise me because we just had the first new moon after eclipse season. So eclipse season closes a 6-month cycle. This new moon that we just had like a few days ago, if you missed the workshop, actually I think it was maybe a week ago now, if you missed the workshop, I'm gonna tag it here. You can watch it anytime. It's really important that we use this energy, that we work with this new moon, because this is the first new moon of a new 6-month cycle. So if you missed it, go watch it after this, okay? It's like 25 minutes. You can pay whatever you want. Like, I don't care. It's donation based. But it's important that we use this Ace of Pentacles energy and we start looking at what connections in our lives we can expand with. This Two of Wands is asking us to review the connections in our lives and to see how we can move forward, expanding and supporting those connections and maybe receiving more support from the people around us. So who can you collaborate with? How can you connect with your community in new ways? Maybe there's new love or romance or just like fun, flirty energy showing up. But this Two of Wands has you really excited about all of the potential for your future. Now, do you need to do something about that now? No, this is more about you focusing on dreaming, feeling what's aligned for you, not allowing yourself to get caught up going backwards, especially when Mercury goes in retrograde. A lot of things from the past will be coming back around. We have Saturn moving direct again very soon. I believe it will happen on the next full moon. So Saturn moving forward is gonna help us get our shit together for sure. But when we're experiencing Saturn, and Saturn is connected to how we spend our time, our energy, our money, our resources. It's like, if you've been investing, what results are you getting back? I have this 10 of Coins reverse and this 7 of Wands. I feel like a lot of you are not either satisfied with the results of some of these connections, or you got something. It's like you won the award, you finally bought the house, or you got the promotion, and you're like, I don't know if this is enough. I don't know if I really even care about these things anymore. So maybe up until now you really, had these things on this pedestal and you're like, oh, I really want these things. And then you finally get them and you're like, I don't really understand what the fuss is about. So that's not a bad thing. It's really good because it's showing you that maybe sometimes you take your own power and you give it to something else outside of you. It's like, I'm not satisfied until I get that thing. And then you get it and you're like, wait, I'm still not satisfied. So it's showing you that you can find joy and excitement and expansion in other ways, which is really good because you have, again, the 7 of Cups here. And in the center of your reading, you have this Temperance card. Now, this is about you recognizing there's a lot of options for you, okay? You have Jupiter in your sign right now, and he will stay there for, I think, like another year or so. This card's actually connected to Jupiter. this card is connected to Jupiter. And I feel like when we have Jupiter in Gemini, there's a lot of ideas. There's a lot of mental activation. Maybe your mind is spiraling or obsessing a lot, or maybe you're just noticing that there's a lot of strong communication, or you feel like you have to communicate things in a new way. You need to take your power back in new ways and communicate that to the world around you, establishing better boundaries, recognizing you have a lot of options and different opportunities that are showing up, knocking at the door for you. But which ones are you going to answer to? Now, you don't need to make a decision today, okay? I feel like also there are some people from your past that you are finally really disconnecting from, or old issues, memories, or just stories that maybe you've held for so long. And with this Nine of Swords reverse, the Devil reverse, and the Six of Cups reverse, maybe there was a connection, a collaboration, an opportunity, a relationship from the past that you missed out on, or that quote unquote failed. And maybe you've had, or it could also be like an issue with family or with some sort of trauma you experienced from a person growing up. But it's like, for a long time, I think that story or that experience or trauma, it had a lot of weight. And now it feels like there's something inside of you, and I think this will start happening through November, but after the Mercury retrograde, it will be more clear that you are finding a lot more peace with certain issues from the past or certain people from the past, maybe parts of yourself that you've pushed away for so long. But now you're just like fully accepting it, and you're seeing like the silver lining. So I really like this energy for you because it feels a lot lighter. This whole reading, although yes, there's a little bit of challenge, because when I see a Seven of Coins reverse, we're thinking about like, I don't know if these investments, like, are they worth it? Like, I don't know. So we're going to stop doing that. So if you're noticing that there's some relationships or projects that you don't want to continue investing into, then it's like, obviously part of you feels a little bit disappointed it didn't work out, or that you need to leave it behind or whatever. But the overall energy here is prioritizing this Ace of Coins. And this Ace of Coins really is a new invitation for you to, Two of Wands, collaborate and create something new. So maybe you also have like a small team of people you've been working with, or some other artists or something that you've been wanting to collaborate with and create with. And now you're starting to see that there are more opportunities growing from these connections, or at least you're having more ideas and brainstorms about all of the possibilities that are open for you. So this is a really nice energy, but it's more helpful if you're working with that ace. So aces, these are opportunities, these are energies, new energies that come into your life, but it's the universe presenting something to you. So you have to actually grab it. So how do you grab it? Well, that's what we do when we set our intentions, when we figure out how we want to work with this energy. So I would really strongly suggest, even if you missed it, watching the new moon workshop, because that was the first new moon after eclipse season. And this is an opportunity for us to really set the intentions for what we want to manifest into 2025 next year and for the next 6-month cycle. So I think there's a lot of opportunity for you to find a lot of success with some of these new endeavors or people that you're collaborating with, or new relationships that are showing up. I have the Star card here. I also have the Six of Wands here. So we are definitely moving towards success and more support from community and people recognizing your hard work and everything that you've been maybe creating. Or if you're now starting to create something, I think in the future you have a lot of opportunity coming from that creation. It could find you a lot of money, resources, awards, recognition, something like that. So overall, this is a beautiful reading, but there's a few things. The first thing, slow down, pause. You don't need to do everything today. The second thing, your planet, Mercury, is going retrograde very soon. That means that you're going to have like the next 6 weeks to really just slow down, pause, reflect, reassess, reimagine, realign. It's all those RE words. Like retrograde is connected to the RE words. So reflection, reassessment, realignment, reviewing, etc. So don't feel like you need to make a decision today. You just don't. And we have Mars also going retrograde, which is about how we take action. Your first card was the Magician reverse. You have all the resources, the tools that you need, but you don't need to use them right now, okay? So slow down, give yourself a pause. Instead, work with this Ace of Pentacles energy, okay? We also have this Four of Wands, the Four of Wands, which I'm also noticing looks like 11-11, right? 11-11, which I really like because in November, the 11th month, we're gonna have 11-11 on day 11. I'm actually gonna host a live workshop for that also so that we can activate that 11-11 portal because it's a very strong energy. So if you are interested, at the very least, watch the new moon in Scorpio workshop. I'm gonna tag it right here. You can find it on my website. You can pay whatever you want. I literally don't fucking care, but watch it because this was the first new moon of your new 6-month cycle. Okay, Gemini? Secondly, if you're interested, you can find the 11-11 workshop on my website as well. And I'll see you very soon. Send this to a friend, share it on your Instagram stories. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. These are free. I show up every month for you, so support me back, okay? I love you. Ciao.